Hi, this is Bilal Khalid from Tax from Northwest London, bringing you yet another video on self-employment. If you're self-employed and have been facing issues and what kind of taxes you actually pay as a self-employed individual, then watch on, because we'll be discussing all of the taxes that you actually pay as a self-employed individual. As a self-employed individual, you either pay national insurance or income tax. National insurance we covered in quite a bit of detail in our other videos, so if you're unsure about what national insurance is or how much you pay in national insurance contributions, I would recommend watching our other videos on national insurance. Once you watch them, come back here to understand how much you pay as an overall self-employed individual. When it comes to income tax, you put under two different brackets, which are basic rate taxpayer bracket, and the other one is higher rate taxpayers bracket. A bit of a tongue twister there, but there we are. So in terms of income tax, the first £12,500 are used up as your personal allowance, which basically means the first £12,500 that you earn in the year, you don't pay any income tax at all on that. Once you reach £37,500, then you become a basic rate taxpayer. So the difference between £12,500 and £37,500, you would pay 20% income tax on that. Once you reach £50,000 after the £37,500, you would then pay 40% tax and would be considered as a higher rate taxpayer. Those are the two essential income tax brackets, and that's pretty much it really. Now in terms of national insurance, there's two types of national insurance contributions. The first of all, you pay class 4 national insurance as a self-employed individual. That is basically on the first £9,500 you pay no tax at all. On the next £40,500 that you earn in the year, you pay 9% tax. And then anything above £50,000, you start paying 2% tax. Now, I cannot emphasize this enough, that if you do not understand national insurance, watch the video on national insurance first and then come back to this. Now, there is another national insurance, as I said, which is class 2 national insurance, which you pay alongside class 4 national insurance. Class 2 national insurance is essentially £3.05 a week, which amounts to about £159 for the year, and those earnings are for over £6,475 once you reach that threshold. Now, this is something to consider. Once you reach £100,000 of income in a year, then essentially your personal allowance starts to diminish. Which essentially means that your personal allowance, you get £12,500 for the year. Once you reach £100,000, every pound that you earn, 50p of that gets taken away from it. Essentially what that means is that because you're earning such a large amount, HMRC wants to take away that personal allowance from you now. Once you reach £125,000, then you basically have no personal allowance left, and which basically means between £100,000 and £125,000, you're almost paying 62%. So something to consider, and perhaps do your calculations by using online calculators or by researching a little bit more into it. Now, there's only a few percentage of people in the UK that reach £150,000 in income for the year. If you do happen to be one of those lucky people, then you'll be paying tax at 45%. HMRC has classed you as an additional rate taxpayer or a super rate taxpayer, and you'll be paying 45% on any additional income. How much tax in total do I pay? Well, I have combined those two together. These rates will change. They do fluctuate year to year. The rates that I'll be telling you about is for the year 2020 to 21. Essentially, for the first £6,475, you pay nothing at all. no national insurance, and no income tax. If you are earning between £6,475 to £9,500, then you start paying £159. A still very small amount, but as you move along and your income goes up to £12,500, you start paying a total of 9%. £12,500 to £50,000, you start paying 29%. From 50,000 to 100,000, 42%. 100,000 to 125,000, 62%. That's the one we talked about earlier, that your personal allowance starts to diminish, and essentially you start paying tax at 62% between 100,000 and 125,000. So you may need a bit of tax planning on that. Now, once you reach 125,000 to 150,000 pounds, you pay 42%. It goes back down again to the bracket which was between 50,000 to 100,000 pounds. And then if you have reached 150,000 pounds, as we discussed earlier, you are a super rate taxpayer or additional rate taxpayer, and a combined total you'll be paying 47%. So essentially half of your income is actually being taxed now. That pretty much covers the topic. If you got any other comments, or would you like to know more about income tax, national insurance, or any other topics at all, do leave your comments below, and we'll make sure to pick those up and make videos on them. Make sure to like and subscribe. It gives us much needed support to make more content for you. This is Bilal Khalid from Evo Tax signing out. You all have a good day. Thank you very much for watching.